Hi, I'm Kathy from Ryan Family Farms, and today I would like to share with you how to grow a vegetable garden from food you may already have in your kitchen. It's quite miraculous and so much fun, and just in case you didn't get to those potatoes to eat them before they look like this, all is not lost. So I'm going to share with you basically about 10 vegetables that you may already have in your refrigerator that you can plant in the garden and start a whole new crop of food. So let's start with potatoes. To grow potatoes, this is a purple potato, and I will cut it in half for you so that you can see how magnificent this potato is. And oh, yummy, yummy, yummy. It is so tasty, and it is easier to digest than a white potato. But all you're going to do is cut it or leave it whole and just put it in the ground with this root going towards the sun. And you'll have a whole plant full of purple potatoes from this one potato. And the same with a white potato. Now, with a white potato, because there's two eyes on it, if I cut it in half, then I now have two plants. And you can stick those right in the ground with these little eyes, is what they're called, pointing towards the sun, and they will be two plants full of potatoes. Ideally, you want to let this air dry, just to kind of give it an extra skin. But they'll grow either way. Shh. Okay, so potatoes. Then we move on to sweet potatoes. Sweet potatoes grow what's called a slip, and it will be something that looks like this, only it will have green leaves on it. And all we're going to do with the sweet potato is put some toothpicks around it to hold it up in a glass of water, and then stick it in a window. Oh, I'm going to flood the table. Oopsie.
Babe?
Oopsie. 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 Too bad. I did a happy thing. I put too much water in it. Myra knew that was going to happen.
Do I have to refinish that table so much?
Oh, you've done it once in 42 years.
That's twice as many times as I should have.
No.
Do you want to empty some of the water, or?
Not now.
Okay.
So you put your sweet potato into the glass of water and just put it in a sunny window, and these little sprouts will start growing out of it with green leaves. When you get a sprout or a slip, then you're going to put that in water and the roots will grow down. Okay, so we have potatoes, we have sweet potatoes. Then let's go on to onions. So here's an onion I grew last summer. And all I'm going to do is cut off the bottom little, just a little portion of it. And then I'm going to do like I did with these and stick it right into water. And then you can see the roots that have grown. And on this one, you can see the green of the onion that's already starting. These two are ready to go in the ground. And with onions, you could plant them this early. It's mid-February. These others, it's too cold. But there you have it. Now you can cut this onion up, eat it. It's perfect. And do the same with the yellow onion. So literally every onion you use, you could cut the bottom off and replant it, and you will have a whole new onion. So there you have it. Most of us all have onions, and you just need to get these roots to take a hold, and that's by putting it in water. Now, here's another little treasure. I just didn't get to this garlic to use it for cooking, but all is not lost because you can see it's already sprouting, the green sprout, and all I'm going to do is leave it attached to its little root system, and you don't need to take off the paper even. This is just simply ready to go in the ground right now. I can put it in water if I want to get those roots established, but I don't need to. But let's pretend that we need to, just to be congruent with all of them. And this garlic will grow an entire head of garlic, not just one clove, but a whole head of garlic. Now, moving on to ginger. Look at this. Isn't this magnificent? So this is ginger I bought at Costco, for crying out loud. And all I need to do, you can see it's kind of growing a little arm and a leg here. And all I'm going to do is break that little portion off, just like that. And I'm going to plant that in the ground with this new roots, pointing towards the sun. And this will grow an entire new garlic. So there's one
Ginger.
that I will plant.
Ginger.
Ginger. Oh, this is ginger. Thank you, Ava. And then I'm going to tear this one off and do the same thing. And then you have this beautiful ginger. But they have to show kind of a little nubbins starting to grow from it. Those are the ones you want to plant. See, here's another one that's just starting to grow. And I will take that one off. I'll give it a little bit longer here in the house. So you can still cook with this ginger, but I just want to reassure you that you don't want to throw it away. Just put it in some dirt. It wants to grow. It's showing you, I want to grow, I want to grow. And then it will give you another whole beautiful ginger head. I don't know. Anyway, then another vegetable that we probably all have is lettuce. Seriously, again, all we're going to do, going to cut off the bottom, take it, put it in some water. And what we're doing with the water is just encouraging the root system to grow. And out of the center, you're going to see new leaves start to pop up, even just here in this water. And it's going to grow a whole new head of lettuce. So we can go ahead and eat this for lunch, and the new lettuce will start coming out of the center. Beautiful, fresh green leaves. And it can go into the ground. And it just regenerates. It just grows. It's all really quite miraculous. You would do the same thing to celery. Let's pretend this is a stalk of celery. You would cut off the bottom of that celery and put it in water, and new little celery is going to grow right from the base of your celery. Ideally, if you're going to do this and you want to eat organic, then it would be best to buy organic. So organic lettuce, organic celery, that's the best way to go. Other vegetables, I'm going to look at my cheat sheet here because I made a list. Other vegetables that you can do this same propagation with is leeks. And leeks are a big, long green onion type. And again, you're just cutting off the base. Carrots, the same thing. Buy your carrot with a little green at the base of it, and you're going to cut it off and stick it in some water and reroot it. Cabbage, fennel, beets, all of those plants can be rerooted with this same idea of just put it in water, and once you see roots established, then it can go into the ground at the appropriate temperature growing time. Now, it's going to be different for each one. You can put onions in when it's still chilly outside. My garlic is in the garden from last October, so this can go in the ground today, February 15th, at 39 degrees. Lettuce, while it likes it to be a little chilly, it's too cold right now to put her out, but in the next couple weeks, especially if I have like a little row cover, I could put her out and she would grow. Another thing to start right now is your herbs. So if you want to grow some basil, I'm going to grow some stevia, rosemary, thyme, oregano. All those little seeds are great to start right now, mid-February, inside where it's warm, and then you would transplant them outside into the garden when it's a little bit warmer. Okay, that's it for today. I hope you've been inspired to try and grow a little bit for no extra money on food that you probably already have and maybe wouldn't necessarily even eat it, but you can grow it for no cost except a little bit of time, and start your garden now inside, and then you'll have these wonderful vegetables come this spring, this summer, even next fall. All right, thanks for joining me here today. Take care. Bye-bye.
Okay.